Hey folks, another day, another unboxing, and here I have the Huawei P30 Pro. Yes, I just got this here in Paris at the launch event, so I'm just going to give you a quick walk around of the box and unboxing. I don't have a huge amount of time, so I got a 256 gig, 8 gigs of RAM, breathing crystal color. Sounds like a porn name. They all sound like porn names. I have to thank Matteo for pointing that out to me. It's like amber, crystal, aurora. Anyway, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Here we go. There's a little card here that says, this is a review unit. By the way, the inside of the box says Huawei design. All right, so you've got the phone here. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Check out that crazy color. Then let's have a look at the rest of the box. We've got a divider, nothing too fancy. We've got a little sleeve with a SIM removal tool and apparently documentation. But no, actually that's not. I misinterpreted. That's a case, so that's very exciting. Unfortunately, it's stuck in here. So we've got a little crystal case. Nice. It's going to show off the device, but I'm pretty sure there's also supposed to be documentation in this because, as I said, this is potentially just a review unit pre-production. We got a 40-watt charger from Huawei. As you know, they've been using their own supercharging technology, and the latest is 40-watt. They introduced that with the Mate 20 Pro. And the P30 Pro follows. The P30 does not have a 40-watt supercharging, or whatever you want to call it. European plug, of course, because we're in Europe. And then we've got the USB Type-C to Type-A cable. You can see C on this end, A on that end. And then we've got a pair of earbuds, USB Type-C as well, since this does not have a headphone jack. I will unbox the P30 later, and we'll see if it comes with USB-C earbuds or a standard 3.5mm, because it has a headphone jack, the P30. So it'll be interesting. So these buds look very similar to what's been in boxes before. Pretty much everything here looks pretty similar. So let's focus on the phone really quickly. So here it is in all its glory. I strongly encourage you to check out my, actually I'm going to just slide it out if I can. So I might have to undo it the hard way, which is with the adhesive. Ooh, it's making sounds. I guess I turned it on. All right, here we go, folks. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, look at this color. It's amazing. So we've got an IMEI sticker here. I'm going to remove it. And we also have a not for sale sticker. So here we go. I will remove this later. There's actually another sticker on top here. So this is the phone. This is the phone. You've got the camera system up here. Again, watch my hands-on video for more details. This is a really beautiful color. I love it. It's like bluish on this side, purplish, and then light blue, whitish on that side. And then in front here, we've got obviously the setup screen, since I started the phone by accident. So a quick run over the specs. This is a 6.4-inch display, 1080p, and it has a teardrop up here with a 32-megapixel front-facing camera. It does not have an earpiece because that's built into the screen, and yeah, there's maybe a notification light. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out. That's one of the things we don't know. In the back, though, there's a crazy camera system. You get 4 lenses. The main camera right here in the middle is a 40-megapixel f/1.6 OIS lens with a new kind of sensor called Super Spectrum, which has yellow pixels instead of green pixels. You've got a telephoto 5x periscope, fixed periscope zoom, optical zoom lens here that's also optically stabilized, f/3.4 with 8-megapixel sensor, and you have a 20-megapixel ultra-wide angle, not stabilized, with an f-stop of f/2.2 here. So it's a little bit more megapixels than the wide-angle ultra wide angle was on the Mate 20 Pro. And of course more zoom, 5 times versus 3 times on the tele. And you've got a time of flight camera down there and the laser autofocus and flash system. You get the Leica branding, as you can see there, some Huawei branding down here, which is behind that sticker. I'll have to remove that later, but you get a feel for that. In terms of the specs, the guts, there's a 4200 milliamp hour battery in here, a Kirin 980, which is Huawei's best processor. There is, this particular model is 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, but there's a version with 128 gigs of storage and one with 512 gigs of storage as well. Dual SIM, nano SD card down here as well. It's either one SIM on the nano SD or 2 SIMs. USB Type-C, mono speaker, because this doesn't get loud enough, this in-display speaker, to be able to do stereo. You got an infrared transmitter on the top here. Nothing really on the left side. The right side has the power lock key and the volume rocker. So that's it. That's basically the P30 Pro unboxing. I'll have more about this phone soon. And again, I encourage you to watch my hands-on video with both the P30 and P30 Pro. I will make sure it's linked properly in the description below. Please subscribe to the channel. So, you know, like this video, tell your friends, subscribe. And more importantly, remember that all these videos I make are a complement to the Mobile Tech Podcast. That's mobiletechpodcast.com, on all the big platforms as well. So tell your friends and subscribe to that. Finally, I want to thank our sponsor, ProXPN. They are a VPN for professionals like me who travel a lot and need privacy and security when they travel. Also for those of us who like to watch videos in different geographical areas and the ones we have services subscribed for, that's very helpful. So there are your friends if you want to do that. They're a really great choice for a VPN. So I would check them out. There is a 50% off discount if you use the link below. And you will also support the podcast and the channel at the same time if you do that. So please consider checking out ProXPN for 50% off, and I want to thank them as our sponsor. And again, stay tuned for more unboxing and other videos coming soon. Cheers, everybody.